Hey guys, this is your girl Miss Motivation coming at you with a video. It's early in the morning and I just thought I'd do this video with you guys, and we are going to want to thank Miss Lakeisha because she had your girl over here craving some grits because she asked me about some grits, and thank God I ain't craving the sausage, but she asked me about the grits. So this morning, I'm basically going to get into a breakfast, my way, and a healthy one. So if you are interested in the video, then I dare you to stay tuned. Actually, before we get into the video, my name is Miss Motivation. This is my channel. Welcome to the channel. Subscribe to this channel, honey. And hit the bell on the side so that you can get notification of every video that I put out. You get first dibs. Make sure you hit that bell. Leave me a comment, a thumbs up, thumbs down, smiley face, sad face, mean face. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know if you believe that the videos are helpful. And just, you know, interact. Leave something. Y'all gotta excuse me this morning. I just woke up, no makeup. I do have a little bit of leftover eyeliner. Of course, that's always. I rolled my hair last night, so it is what it is. But y'all family, so it don't matter. So, but I just wanted to let you know, for people that just might have subscribed and like, dang, she's looking a little rough. Well, it happens. Let me cut this down. So, we can already get into the video. What you need for this video, for your meal, if you want to try this at home, you're going to need some grits. Thank you, Lakeisha. You're going to need a can of chicken noodle soup. You're going to need a couple of slices of zucchini. You're going to need 2 pans, one for your grits, one for your shrimp, because we're gonna have shrimp and grits. And I got them in this little thing soaking because I just had them in there soaking, and I only got a few of them out. I ain't got them cleaned or nothing. Well, I cleaned them, but I don't have the tail off of them yet. And so I already got my water to a boil for my grits, so the video's not too long and I don't bore you guys. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully y'all enjoy my videos enough that, you know, you don't get too bored with me. So, my grits. And I don't measure. Please don't ask me how much did I think I put in the pan, because I don't even know. I just do it enough. Get the water. It's just one person, which is me, that'll be eating these. But if there's some leftovers, you know, I definitely will go in on them. And I just make sure the water is covering them evenly, and they're gonna be good. So I put a little bit of avocado oil down in there, and you know I'm using my little teapot pan. And then I got this other little pan right here, which I'm gonna go ahead and take the oh honey. Now this, they ain't never cooked that fast. But they cooking fast today. So I got about 10 shrimp I'm getting ready to put in this pan. But before I put my shrimp in there, I'm going to put my minced garlic. Let that get a little brown. I'll go ahead and add a little bit of my chicken noodle soup for the broth. And I like to use the chicken noodle soup because I like a little bit of the chicken to get down in there. This is a lazy breakfast, okay? You're not doing everything yourself. So these don't take very long, so I'm going to go ahead and stick them down in there. They're already clean. We'll throw me some lemon pepper. Stir these because oh my gosh, I'm making a mess today. Now this is bothering me. I don't know what's going on. Wild messes. I just spilled the dang on grits down in the stove. Crazy. I ain't had my coffee this morning. Actually, I ain't had coffee for the past couple of mornings. But, and maybe that's what's wrong. I'm a little off. My grits over there, let them finish cooking up. Oh, Lord. I ain't gonna be able to. Alright, I need to add some more water to my grits. Alright, and while my grits is going, I'm going to go ahead and add my, I can't even get my dang on shrimp together. What is going on? Add me a little chives in my grits. For my shrimp, Mrs. Dash, grits, Mrs. Dash. I love me some Mrs. Dash. Pepper in my shrimp. I feel like I ain't got enough shrimp, but never mind it. It's alright, it's going to even out because I'm getting ready to cut my... Now we're going to cut the zucchini up. And your zucchini, it's not going to be like soggy. It's going to be kind of steamed, but it's not going to be really steamed. Just a slight cook on them. I love zucchini. Probably should put them in there first, but that's okay. Everything's a little backwards this morning. Even me. Sometimes you just wake up and you're not on the same page as your body. And my mind and my body is not on the same page this morning. Got a lot of stuff to do. Stepdaughter's birthday was a couple of days ago. I'm going to go get her something. Gotta go shopping for her. And then we're going to take her out to dinner later on. And all the family. And then you don't want your shrimp to overcook. That's looking good. I'm going to throw just a little bit more avocado oil in there. Just a little. And we're going to cut it back up a little bit. And I'm going to put my Italian seasoning in there. And my saltless seasoning, which is a lot of herbs and spices. Garlic, onion, paprika, carrot, lemon, onion, dry seasoning. I love dry seasoning. You know, if you watch my videos, you know I'm gonna go crazy with the seasoning and stuff. I just like my food to have some flavor, honey. Some flavor. I like my food to have flavor. As a young girl, I grew up in the country, living with my grandparents and my mom. And my grandmother, she full-blooded Indian. My grandfather had Indian in him. I'm Irish. And a little bit of Hispanic. Woo! It's got some good flavor. My goodness. I can't wait. We're gonna keep it kind of juicy. A little bit more chicken broth. Chicken broth just does it right, you know. Garlic, everything's just right. Now we gotta get these grits together. If I can quit spilling them. Let's see how far along. Not too bad. Got quite a ways to go. Now I'm getting ready to take my shrimp off in a minute because I do want to keep my juice. So we're going to get another little thing like this. Ooh, it looks good. My goodness. I started to throw a little bit of mushrooms in there, but I didn't do it. So, they taste good, but I want them Cajun. So, now I'm going to apply or add my Cajun season. I used to do it in the beginning, but then I would have them so spicy that even I was like, woo, this is just too hot. They got that lemon, pepper, herb, spicy, all that flavor. I wish you could taste it. You'd be like, okay, Miss Motivation, you know how to get down with the seasoning, girl. I try. But anyway, telling you where my grandparents was from, this basically comes back to the roots of how I've learned how to cook. My grandmother, my mother, and yeah, they threw down in the kitchen, baby. They still do. So now, a little bit. Let the heat get on that a little bit because it's thickening up just like I like it. We're going to cut the fire down on that. Check these grits, which got chives in them. And in a minute, I'm going to throw a little bit of, I put chives in Mrs. Dash, so put a little onion powder. The shrimp is going to season it, and this is good. Let's see. I don't want to cook up too much. But I am going to throw a little bit of my dry seasoning in there. This is for you, Lakeisha. See my little grits? They look good. Let's see if they're about ready. They're almost ready. Now we're taking this off. This is good. Let y'all see it. The shrimp and the zucchini. Cut that burner off. Don't get burnt. Now, get these. Now, for those of you who's like, Miss Motivation, where the hell is your butter? Listen, you don't have to use butter for this because the way I made the shrimp, which has got a creamy flavor, that keeps you from having to use butter. But if you absolutely have to use butter, try, I can't believe it's not butter. That butter is really good for you while you're on your journey. I learned that from Coach Mo from The Biggest Loser. He actually comes up to our job every year, and he works with us on weight loss. And this year, I tried to do a little bit with him when I was on C Crew on my job, but they ended up switching me to B Crew, which is a different crew, different time, and which is basically all night shift. I wasn't happy about it. If you went back on my videos and you've actually watched every video that I've done, I actually cried on the my YouTube channel because my son, and not being able to be home with him, especially while he is getting ready to go to high school, I just really wanted to be home. Now, don't y'all laugh at me. I know high school, you're like, girl, now come on, I thought you was talking about a toddler. This is my baby, okay? My baby, the last one in the home. My daughter, she's grown. She's done moved out. 24, she's on her own. My son, honey, he is 15. You know, he's in high school. And, you know, I just really wanted to be there. I've always been there. I've always been a mom that when I worked around my kids' school schedule, because when they got home, I wanted to be home. That way, you know, he's an AB student. I want to keep him that way. I don't want his work slacking because I can't get up and be there because I work third shift. You know, sometimes I'm just so tired that, you know, I just honey, I can't even be there and do for myself. That's how it's hard. But I didn't have a choice. I did try to fight it. But, of course, you know, I didn't win. You know, it's just something that happens. And something that they absolutely want you to do. If they need you to switch over, then that's what you got to do. I mean, whether you like it or not. I don't really talk about my job a lot on camera. And a lot of people don't even know where I work. But if you don't, you know, I work at Ford Motor Company, the Louisville Assembly, LAP. And, oh, wait a minute. Maybe it was too much information. But you'll never find me. There's over millions of people, and all you know me by is Miss Motivation. So, but no, I'm just kidding. But I probably should have put all of that out there. But yeah, so I do. I build the trucks. I build the trucks. But and I enjoy it. I went from nursing to basically that type of work, and I love it. You ain't got people down your back. You don't have to deal with darn state coming in. You ain't got to deal with all these different women's with all these different emotions and attitudes. And honey, I felt like a counselor. I felt like some days I felt like I could have felt like a murderer, where you just want to take and choke a woman to death because she's just talking too dang on much. My mind cannot handle all of the emotions of a woman, and working around different women, it's just crazy. I've never been able to do it. Okay, so now I do work with a lot of women on this job, but honey, these people know where they are at in their life. They know what they want. They're confident in what they want. And it's just so much different, you know. It's I don't have to deal with a whole lot of that. And if I feel like they looking different, acting funny, or you know, cause I peeps game, then I just stay away. I can be over my little working quarter, and I ain't got to deal with people. So that's just now when you're in nursing, you dealing with people up close and personal, and I just don't have time for that, honey. Now, I ain't no murderer, but, you know, you have done been around somebody. Everybody's human. You done been around somebody that you just want to smack, and I don't promote violence, but you just, some of them people, they just irk you, you know, no matter what you say, you know, and they don't really build you up in life. They kind of bring you down, and I just, I can't do it. And I told myself when I left that place, that when I got to working at Ford Motor Plant, I wasn't going to do it with nobody. I stay to myself and do what I have to do, enough to get by and go home, honey. But God has blessed me. I've met some really good people, I have to say. I didn't stay to myself. But I met some really good people, and I thank God for that. So I'm getting ready to plate my grits. You don't understand. You don't have to put butter in everything. So I'm going to let y'all see the consistency of this. Came through dripping, baby. Drip, drip. Now, before we get into this, I'm going to tell you a few things about this dish. This is breakfast. I know you like, what? Breakfast? Shrimp and grits? Yeah. I am a little southern. Got a little southern belle up in me. What is going on out there? Okay. So, let me do this real quick. You know I like to clean up as we go. They really don't taste as spicy as I want them to, so I gotta add a little bit more of it. Man, it looks delicious. I can't wait. Thank you, Lakeisha, girl. Ooh, even closer I look crazy, but it's okay. Thank you, Lakeisha, because, girl, you just gave me an idea to make me some grits. And I want to talk to you about the healthy way to do them. So, let's get into that. Grits. I did that's about 2 cups of grits, okay? Wait a minute. That's about that's a cup and a half of grits. So total fat in grits is 0.5 grams. Okay. Fourth of a cup per serving. You don't have any trans fats, any saturated fats, any polyunsaturated or monounsaturated. Those are the bad fats. So you don't have that, you good. You don't have any sodium in here but the sodium that you add. Remember, you want to stay under 1,800 grams of sodium or 1,800 milligrams of sodium. And your sugars, you want to stay under 40. Wait a minute. 40 grams? No, 25. I'm sorry. 25 grams of sugar. That's the only thing you have to watch for. You don't have to count calories. You don't have to do any of that, okay? So, we already know the grits are good. We ain't added no butter. None of that, okay? So, then you get into your chicken noodle soup. Now, this can of chicken noodle soup, it's a low sodium chicken noodle soup, so you have 120 milligrams of sodium. You good on that. You do have a total of fat of 2 grams, but you've only used the juice, okay? So, I wouldn't even look at that. I've only used the juice of that. Then you have zucchini. There is no fat in zucchini. There is no sodium in zucchini. It's only what you added, okay? Then you have your shrimp. You have, okay, serving size 3 ounces. And serving per container is 4 ounces. So this is 3 ounces. I only used 10 pieces of shrimp, okay? 9 to 10. And so this is telling you what it is per container, which is 4 ounces. And there's 1 total fat gram of 4 ounce for the 4 ounces of this. You have no saturated, no trans fat. You do have 166 milligrams of cholesterol, 190 milligrams of sodium. But remember, you only use 9 to 10. Okay? 18 grams of protein, no dietary fiber, blah, blah, blah. So, baby, you got a breakfast, and I'm getting ready to show you what it looks like, what it's looking like, because it's looking good, okay? It's looking good. I'm going to warn you now. You're going to want to make you some. Look at that. Chicken noodle soup. It's already got your salt in there. You got your grits. And let me set it right here for a minute. You're probably going to see my little lighting in the back, but don't mind that. Just because I've been watching these videos and they look a little bit, let me show you my little light. It looks a little bit, what should we do? They've been looking a little bit dark, so I decided that I would go ahead and put the light in here today. So this is my grits. Dang. Oh my goodness. Grits and zucchini and shrimp. You don't need no butter. Shrimp is cooked perfectly. You got all this and not a whole lot of fat. Hardly no sodium. And I'm going to be full, Lakeisha. And definitely my craving will go away for these. But I want to thank you. Because I was like, I want something good for breakfast. But I want something different. And I have been craving them grits, girl. And I remember you asking me about them. And because she was basically trying to see what else she can incorporate while she's taking the 310. So I told her she can eat the grits as long as she can go without adding the butter. Even if you can go without, you always find a substitute. Even if you can go without adding, I can't believe it's not butter. If you need them a little bit creamy, do like I did at the bottom when I first started, before I did my water. I put a little bit of avocado oil in there, about a teaspoon, and then I added my water, and I let it boil, come to a boil, and that's what I did. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. So y'all can thank Lakeisha for this. If this added to a variety of your breakfast meals, and I know it did, y'all probably thinking, oh my gosh, I gotta eat oatmeal and turkey bacon and eggs and little boiled eggs for breakfast all the time. No. But the majority, remember, this doesn't have fiber. So you definitely always want to try to get those oats in every morning to get that fiber, so that you can get them bowels going. And your moringa. That's what I forgot. Let me see where it is. Now, y'all know I'm addicted to this stuff. How I forgot it, I don't know. Okay. Ooh, it's delicious. Honey, you don't know what you're missing if you ain't had it. You know what y'all see? I love my moringa. And since I added a little bit of that, what I'm going to do is add a little bit more of my chicken noodle soup broth to it. And I do my grits thick, but they're still creamy. You know what I mean? I do them thick, so if I want to add more chicken broth or whatever, I can do that. And those ain't nothing but 50 cents at the store. Chicken noodle soup. You can go get the chicken broth, but I'm going to tell you the reason why I like it in the can. Because it's thicker, if that makes sense. Chicken broth, when you buy it, the regular thing of chicken broth is thin. I have some in the refrigerator. So, instead of making my grits, keeping them a creamy consistency, it makes them kind of watered down, and I don't want them watered and runny. I want it kind of stiff when I put it on the, see how it all moves together? When I put it on my spoon, I like it kind of thick like that, but it's still creamy. Still creamy and delicious. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you subscribe, welcome to the family, baby. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I finished eating. Get myself together. Because I gotta go, like I said, pick up my my stepdaughter's stuff for her little birthday. And so yeah, I gotta do that. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell on the side so that you can get notification of every video. I think this light's doing too much now. I like this. goodness. Maybe because I turned it on and then turned it off. But either way. Leave me a comment. Lakeisha, girl, you're going to have to comment. You got to leave me a comment and tell me what you think about this little recipe. If you guys are at a standstill with recipes, hit me up. I can help you. I do a lot. If you're a vegan and you want recipes, I can help you with a few of those. I might have tried something you haven't. If you want to leave me some, you can leave them. I definitely would try them. If you want to leave a recipe for something on my channel and you want me to try it and kind of twist it into my own, do that. And I'll try to get a video done of it for you. Almost like a bad meal. You got a bad meal, but you want to turn it into something good. Let me know. Most of the time I can chop and screw and make it into something good. If you would like to share my video, share it with somebody. Tell them, girl, I've just seen this grit recipe. It's so good. Might want to check her out. She's a healthy eater. And she ain't just eating kibbles and bits. She's actually eating food. And I know some of my videos I look fat, chunky, or whatever. Some of them, different angles, I look thinner. If you've seen me in real life, some of these videos make me look bigger than what I am. I don't know, maybe people that actually see me can vouch for that on here. Like my White Castle video. I look like a butterball. But it's okay. It's life. And we ain't gonna look our best at every moment. And that's part of life. You want people to wake up and see you, and you want them to feel like that you are flawless every day. It's a lie. You lying to yourself and you lying to other people. It's not true. So you might see me on camera, and some of my YouTubers are now my Instagram followers. You might even see me on Instagram looking a little crazy. But when it comes to my family and taking pictures with them, if they catch me off guard, if I take the picture like that, I don't care what nobody thinks. I'm very confident within myself. And I know that when it's time for your girl to get cleaned up, I can get cleaned up, baby. So, it's just real life. This is me. I didn't wake up and have flawless makeup and was looking good. The only thing I did different was took the rollers out of my head. Because I don't want to get on here looking like I don't know what and why. So, I love you guys. Please, if you haven't subscribed, I know I've said this. This is my third time subscribed to my channel. Hit that bell for notification. Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Okay? Leave me a comment. Even if it's a smiley face, a heart, something. Just let me know that, okay, Miss Motivation, I watch a video. I ain't got time to write a big old spiel of anything. But I'm going to leave you a heart to know, you know, I was here. I enjoyed your video. Thank you. If you didn't enjoy it and you feel like I can do something different, you can even write that. Just keep it positive. Negatively positive, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with it. I like a little bit of criticism. It'll help me. It helps me to grow. Now, when you start talking crazy, well, then that's different. But we ain't going to get into all that. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. I do have another video for you guys, but I don't know if it'll be up today. But you'll definitely see me in the future. Bye, guys.